Hello and welcome back to All About Wine. This is a quick video as a response to a comment left by Here's Johnny asking for some advice on how to buy from shops, supermarkets and restaurants, how to start selecting. Now it's going to seem like a bit of a cop-out answer, but undoubtedly your best option will be simply to ask. It's in the best interest of any purveyor of wine to give you the best option possible so that you come back for more, essentially. As much enthusiasm as you put in, you're going to get out. You will undoubtedly have, in some situations, people working within supermarkets and wherever else that need to shift a certain stock or a certain amount of X, Y, and Z wines. But really, when it comes down to it, they're looking to bring you back there. So if you go in there saying what you like, what you don't like, even if it's not related to wine, if you can give an idea of flavours. I'll go over a flavour profile relatively shortly anyway, so give you some ideas of how grapes in particular regions should be, and hopefully that'll help you with trying out your first few so that you get an idea of what you particularly like. But really, when it comes down to it, I've been to restaurants with advanced wine merchanteers and masters of wine, where they've still asked the sommelier what the best option is, because they will know it better better than anyone else apart from the person who's produced the wine. So that's really the only thing I can go into there, but it has helped me decide how I'm going to go about the rest of my videos. I'm going to go through each country. I'm going to go through a top 10 by the amount of wine produced by the country, and just give you a quick overview of some of the best examples of those wines, so some of the best areas and bits and pieces to look out for, some of the best value for money, a little bit of history, and then hopefully just an overview of the grapes that they use, and the best examples for you to relate back to what you would consider a good wine from that area. So the top 10 in order of production will be Italy, France, the United States, Argentina, Chile, South America, Germany, and finally Portugal, I believe. So I'll obviously start out with Italy, and we'll go through probably 3 of the key regions out of 20, I believe, which will probably be Piedmont, Veneto, and Tuscany, and we'll pick out some of the best wines from there, and some of the more well-known and some of the better value for money options, as well as giving you an idea of how everything's categorized, what you need to look for, and everything along those lines, which should help you out when you're speaking to your wine merchant or just selecting on your own. One of the most exciting things for myself and most other wine merchants and sellers is undoubtedly value for money. I will get much more excited about, for example, we've got a Poggio Tondo here, which is an Italian Chianti. I picked that up for around £5 or £6, and I'm going to drink that a lot more regularly than, say, £100 bottle of wine. So if I can find something that's great value for money, that I can drink every day, I'm going to get a lot more excited about it then. I found an incredible £100 bottle of wine that I'm going to be drinking, a few times a year, versus something that's £5 or £6 that I'm really excited about, and I can drink every day or every other day, however often you choose to drink. So yeah, I'll hopefully go through everything there, and I hope that starts to answer your question. But due to the scholastic nature of wine, you do just have to start off tasting and try and get best examples of each grape from each country, and just work your way through from there. So I hope that helps, but hopefully you'll get a little bit more information from my top 10 countries, and I'll give you a better idea of what you want to buy and what you want to try. But really, this is going to be more focused on the scholastic articles that are going to help you out when tasting wine. So, for example, the Poggio Tondo is from Chianti, obviously an Italian wine. Chiantis in particular are at least 80% Sangiovese as the grape. A lot of modern producers are making 100%, and I believe this one is, but I can't confirm that. And I'll be going over things like what to expect from a Sangiovese. So they generally taste of black cherries, black currants, cedar wood, spice, and vanilla, and the reasons for those flavour factors coming in. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, subscribe and obviously comment as much as you can on my channel. Say what you're interested in, say what you want me to cover. If it's not the skilistic side of things that you're interested in, then I'll try and push in more reviews. If you are just looking to buy more productively and buy more interesting wines, then I recommend either speaking to me personally or speaking to a person in your local wine retailers or restaurant, and they should hopefully be able to lead you in the right direction. But this is really to further your understanding of wine and sort of enable you to enjoy yourself. So thank you very much for listening again anyway, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and comment with what you want, and I will probably get that Italy video around to you within the next sort of 24 hours. I feel relatively confident about it. The only thing I might have to look up is Super Tuscans, which is just a new world variety of grapes which are being used sort of experimentally in Tuscany, which I don't drink very regularly, so I don't know a great deal about, but I think a lot of you will enjoy, and they're incredibly popular in the market at the moment. So hopefully you guys will get to have a go with some of those and give me some feedback. So I'll hopefully see you tomorrow.